In a world where change is the only constant, mastering the art of embracing life's curveballs becomes a priceless skill. It's no easy feat, but there's an ancient philosophy that stands the test of time, offering us a roadmap to inner strength: Stoicism. This ancient practice equips us with tools to build a rock-solid mind in the face of adversity, a resilient heart amidst emotional turmoil, and a calm soul amid life's chaos. Now, let's challenge a common misconception. Does accepting life mean settling for mediocrity? We're diving into a groundbreaking journey that flips this idea on its head, revealing a surprising truth. Embracing Stoicism doesn't just turn challenges into opportunities, but also unlocks hidden inner power. If you're up for a transformation that not only inspires but also empowers you to tackle life's ups and downs with grace, stick around. This isn't just another life lesson. It's the key to unlocking a rich and meaningful existence where every obstacle becomes a stepping stone toward personal growth. Intrigued? Then, let's embark on this enlightening journey together. And hey, before we begin, if you're keen on cultivating your wisdom, join our community to evolve together by pressing the subscribe button below and activating the notification bell. Now, let's delve into the video. First off, let's embrace the idea that suffering is an inevitable part of life. The wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, a towering figure in both leadership and philosophy, sheds light on the nature of suffering and human resilience. What doesn't kill a man makes him stronger. If it's unbearable, it will break. If it remains, he endures. These timeless words guide us through our own battles, showing us how to face challenges with dignity and strength. This principle urges us to see life's hardships not as roadblocks, but as opportunities to fortify our character and resilience. Pain, struggles, obstacles, they all have the potential to shape us if we approach them with the right mindset. Take Julia, for instance, a gifted violinist with dreams of gracing stages worldwide. Since childhood, she poured her heart and soul into mastering the violin, navigating the hurdles of artistic refinement. But then, tragedy struck. An accident left her right hand injured, casting doubt on her ability to play again. Initially crushed, Julia found solace in Marcus Aurelius's words. Instead of seeing her injury as a dead end, she viewed it as a detour, a chance to grow. With unwavering determination, she dove into physical therapy, explored new playing techniques, and discovered a newfound love for composing music. Against all odds, Julia not only returned to the stage but flourished, infusing her performances with a depth born from resilience and experience. Julia's narrative beautifully illustrates that suffering isn't a dead end. It's a path to resilience, as Marcus Aurelius teaches us. When faced with adversity, we have a choice: see ourselves as victims or as agents capable of growth. Julia chose the latter, turning her setback into inspiration and renewal. Every challenge we encounter offers an opportunity to fortify our resilience and deepen our understanding of life. How will you respond to the hurdles in your path? Will you let them define you, or will you let them refine you? This is the invitation Marcus Aurelius extends to us. View suffering not as an obstacle, but as a catalyst for growth. At every turn, we can redefine our relationship with pain, transforming it into a positive force in our lives and the lives of others. Now, on to the second point. Imagine standing before a mirror, not just seeing your reflection, but glimpsing the vast potential within. Seneca's words echo through this reflection. We are not disturbed by things, but by the views we take of them. In the chaos of daily life, it's easy to forget this truth. So what does this mean for you on the journey to find serenity amidst chaos? How do we discern what we can change and what's beyond our control? The answer is twofold: awareness and choice. It's about recognizing our reactions and adjusting our perception. Think of a recent challenge you faced. Did your reaction stem from the event itself or your interpretation of it? Here lies the power of Seneca's teaching. Realizing that tranquility comes from how we interpret events, not the events themselves. You have the power to see obstacles as opportunities for growth, to steer your own course amidst life's storms. So, I ask you, what perspective will you choose when faced with challenges? Will you let external circumstances dictate your mindset, or will you take control of your perception, turning obstacles into stepping stones? Here's your call to action. Next time you face adversity, pause, take a breath. Ask yourself, am I upset by the event or by how I view it? Remember, you hold the power to choose your response, and in that choice lies your freedom. Consider Marina's tale, an avid runner preparing for her inaugural marathon. Months of disciplined training led to this moment, where the marathon symbolized not just physical endurance, but personal victory and the realization of a dream. Yet, a cruel twist of fate struck when a fierce storm forced the marathon's cancellation on the eve of the event. Marina's disappointment was palpable. All her efforts seemed futile. Here Marina confronted a pivotal decision, echoing Seneca's wisdom. She could succumb to despair, allowing external circumstances, the marathon's cancellation, to disrupt her inner peace. Alternatively, she could adopt a new perspective, finding purpose and opportunity amid adversity. Opting for the latter, Marina refused to let the cancellation be the end. Instead, she viewed it as a fresh start. Utilizing the extra time, she intensified her training, honing her skills and endurance. Moreover, she launched a blog, sharing her running journey's ups and downs, inspiring others to chase their aspirations regardless of setbacks. Marina's narrative illustrates a vital truth. While we can't control external events, we wield complete power over our interpretations and responses. Rather than viewing the marathon's cancellation as defeat, Marina transformed it into a catalyst for growth, connection, and resilience. By integrating this mindset into your life, you'll not only find tranquility amidst turbulence, but also inspire others to do the same. Together, we'll navigate smoother seas, guided by the understanding that, though we can't control the winds, we can adjust our sails. Now, ask yourself, are you prepared to seize control of your perception and redefine your journey? Moving on to the third tactic, imagine yourself embarking on life's voyage, traversing its vast oceans. Each wave symbolizes an experience, every storm a challenge. How do you choose to navigate? Drawing wisdom from Epictetus, we learn to distinguish the tumultuous waters of our experiences from the hasty judgments we cast upon them. Though ancient, this principle resonates with timeless truth. Objectivity empowers us to confront life's waves and storms with clarity, rather than being swept away by emotions' currents. Ever pondered why some individuals exude unwavering serenity, while others flounder amidst life's tempests? According to Epictetus, the answer lies in our ability to discern what we can and cannot control. Visualize each life experience as filtered. This filter separates objective truths from the narratives we construct around them. Through this lens, we gain a clearer, more objective outlook on life. Now, let's make it practical. Recall a recent challenge, a setback at work, a disagreement with a friend, or an elusive goal. Reflect. Consider how much of your reaction is grounded in the objective facts of a situation versus being influenced by the storm of emotions and judgments swirling in your mind. By learning to separate these elements, you gain the power to respond with greater effectiveness and serenity. But how do we cultivate this skill? Begin by observing your reactions to life's challenges. When faced with adversity, pause and ask yourself, what is truly happening here? What is within my control? These questions create a space between the experience and your response, allowing reason to guide you rather than emotion. This journey isn't easy. It demands practice, patience, and self-compassion. Yet the rewards are profound. By navigating life with clarity, you find inner peace and become a beacon of serenity for others. So are you ready to take charge of your life with Epictetus's wisdom, separating experiences from judgments? Will you transform challenges into opportunities for growth and respond to life with clarity and serenity? Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Together, we can navigate life's waters with the objectivity and peace we seek. Moving on to the next tactic. In our ceaseless journey through life, we often find ourselves adrift in a boat buffeted by the winds of future anxiety and the waves of past regrets. These tumultuous waters threaten to pull us away from the only safe harbor we truly possess: the present moment. Stoicism, a timeless philosophy, offers us guidance, urging us to anchor our minds in the now, the sole moment over which we have some control. Consider the beauty of the present moment. In a world that constantly tugs us in different directions, worrying about the future or lamenting the past may seem natural. Yet, Stoicism challenges this tendency, reminding us that real power lies in fully inhabiting the present. But how do we anchor ourselves in the now amidst the currents of the past and the waves of the future? The answer, though simple, requires practice. Start by focusing on the present moment, your breath, the sounds around you, the sensation of the ground beneath your feet. This act of presence asserts your power, affirming that in the present you hold the reins. By living in the present, we come to understand that many future worries are mere phantoms of our imagination, dissolving in the light of mindfulness. Likewise, past regrets become shadows of lessons learned, no longer dictating our course. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control fate's waves, we can adjust our sails, choosing how to navigate life's storms. In this choice lies freedom, the freedom to live unburdened by what-ifs and should-haves, embracing the beauty and opportunities of the present moment. Now, I urge you to take a moment to reflect. Where is your mind right now? Is it lost in the fog of tomorrow's uncertainties, or ensnared in the currents of yesterday's regrets? How can you bring yourself back to the present moment, the only moment where life truly unfolds? Remember, each present moment offers a fresh start, a chance to chart a new course. By embracing Stoicism and living in the now, you not only alleviate the suffering caused by anxiety and regret, but also unlock the doors to a life filled with greater peace, purpose, and joy. Together, let's navigate life's waters with serenity, focusing on the present and acknowledging that, while we can't control every storm, we hold the power to adjust the sails of our ship. And it is within this power that our true freedom lies. Moving on to the next strategy. Reflecting on impermanence. To navigate life's river, we must grasp the profound truth that change is our only constant companion. This ancient wisdom, as timeless as existence itself, reshapes our perception of life, death, gains, and losses. Embracing the impermanence of all things prepares us not only to accept inevitable losses, but also to cherish each present moment more deeply. Imagine watching a river flow, its waters ever in motion, never stagnant. So it is with life, each moment fleeting, each experience ephemeral. While daunting, this reality holds a hidden beauty and freedom. Acknowledging impermanence invites us to live fully, to savor the now with heightened awareness, knowing it's all we truly possess. Contemplating impermanence teaches us to let go, to release our grip on what's fleeting. It's an invitation to embrace change, not as a foe, but as a guide showing us how to live with greater lightness and gratitude. Recognizing that everything around us is in flux reveals beauty in the changing seasons, in the cycle of stars, in nature's dance. This acceptance also fortifies us to confront loss with resilience. Understanding loss as an integral part of life helps us navigate it more gracefully. Instead of clinging to pain, we cherish memories, glean wisdom, and embrace growth. This doesn't erase pain, but offers a broader perspective, a peace in accepting life's cyclical nature. How can we infuse this awareness into daily life? Start with mindfulness. Observe the world, people, joys and sorrows with awareness of their transience. Practice gratitude. Acknowledge blessings, for they too are fleeting. So, dear listener, how will you embrace impermanence in your life? How can this awareness enrich your days, deepen your love, shed what no longer serves, and welcome change with an open heart? As we contemplate impermanence, we're not resigning ourselves to loss. Rather, we're opening our hearts to the beauty of the present moment, to life's precious transience. In this acceptance lies true freedom and peace, enabling us to embrace each moment with love, gratitude, and full presence. Together, let's navigate the waves of change, appreciating the journey with all its ups and downs, recognizing that it's the journey itself that truly matters. Now, on to the next strategy, exercising self-sufficiency. In life's intricate tapestry, where every thread symbolizes our experiences and desires, the pursuit of true happiness emerges as the most complex and desired pattern. Stoicism, with its mastery of crafting a meaningful existence, imparts a fundamental lesson. True happiness springs from within, independent of external circumstances or fortune's whims. By nurturing self-sufficiency, a state of inner fulfillment and contentment, we become resilient to life's storms and fluctuations. Imagine yourself as a fortress, fortified not by stone, but by wisdom, resilience, and self-sufficiency. From within these walls, you observe life's storms without being shaken by them. This inner fortress, sought by the Stoics, is a refuge of peace and contentment, impervious to the arrows of fortune. But how do we construct these walls? How do we uncover the immutable happiness residing within us? The answer lies in cultivating a mind focused on what truly matters, on what we can control. Identify your core values, what genuinely matters to you, and channel your energy and actions toward living by these values, regardless of external circumstances. Stoic self-sufficiency isn't about isolation or indifference to life's joys. It's about recognizing that enduring happiness isn't found in possessions or external validation, but in maintaining tranquility, gratitude, and purpose amidst adversity. By nurturing this self-sufficiency, we realize that fortune's fluctuations, whether favorable or not, don't dictate our happiness. We become masters of our destiny, finding joy in life's simple pleasures, genuine connections, and progress toward our ideals. Reflect on what truly brings happiness to your life. How can you cultivate a sense of fulfillment and contentment from within, irrespective of external storms? True happiness is a choice, a state achievable through practice, patience, and the understanding that the greatest wealth resides in the heart. Together, let's embark on this journey of self-discovery and growth, constructing our inner fortresses, fortifying our minds and spirits to attain true self-sufficiency. It's on this journey that we'll discover genuine happiness, a radiant light immune to fortune's whims, guiding us toward a life of purpose and satisfaction. Mentally prepare for adversity. In the vast realm of Stoic wisdom lies a potent technique, a tool for fortifying the mind and spirit in readiness for the battles ahead, the premeditation of adversity. Far from a mere exercise in pessimism, this practice is an opportunity to don the armor of resilience, to steel ourselves against future challenges by envisioning difficult scenarios and rehearsing our response to them. Through this, we not only brace ourselves to confront these situations with calmness, but also mitigate their potential impact. Picture yourself as an athlete gearing up for the most crucial competition of your life. You wouldn't confine your training to sunny and comfortable days alone. You'd also prepare in adverse conditions, in rain or against the wind, testing your limits. Similarly, the premeditation of adversity prompts us to train our minds for stormy days, so that when they arrive, we face them with equal resolve and courage. Commence this practice with visualization. Envision the challenges you might encounter in the future, be it job loss, relationship strains, or health setbacks. Picture yourself in these scenarios not with fear, but with a mindset of readiness and learning. Pose questions. How might I tackle this situation? What resources can I muster? What insights might I glean? This technique isn't about fretting over the future. It's about arming yourself with mental tools to navigate it. By anticipating difficulties, you afford yourself the chance to strategize, to cultivate the serenity and inner fortitude required to confront life's headwinds. It's an exercise in mental fortification, broadening our capacity to remain composed and collected, even amidst adversity. Furthermore, the premeditation of adversity instills a deeper appreciation for the present. By acknowledging that challenges may arise, we grow to cherish the moments of peace and joy we presently possess. This heightened awareness of the present is a priceless gift from Stoic practice, enriching each moment we live. So I encourage you, dear listener, to explore this Stoic technique. Begin today to premeditate adversity, not as a harbinger of misfortune, but as a warrior priming for battle. Through this, you'll not only fortify yourself against future trials, but also discover a newfound reverence for the beauty and fragility of the present. Remember, true strength isn't found in evading storms, but in learning to dance amidst the rain. By anticipating adversity, we equip ourselves not just to endure, but to thrive, regardless of life's circumstances. Together, let's transform every challenge into an avenue for growth, wisdom, and serenity. Commit to continuous growth. Embarking on the Stoic path is akin to setting forth on an infinite expedition through uncharted territories, where each step yields discovery and each vista imparts a lesson. This journey isn't bound by a destination marked on the map. Rather, it's an ongoing odyssey of learning, self-exploration, and enhancement. By embracing Stoic philosophy as our guide, we aren't in pursuit of a final endpoint, but of perpetual growth and evolution along the way. Envision yourself as an explorer delving into the depths of the mind and spirit, where each day brings fresh challenges and opportunities to cultivate resilience, gratitude, and tranquility. The beauty of this Stoic voyage lies in the recognition that every experience, whether favorable or adverse, is an opportunity to fortify our character and refine our ability to confront life's fluctuations with equanimity and sagacity. But how can we maintain our resolve and enthusiasm along this endless path? The key lies in cherishing the process itself more than the immediate outcomes. Each deliberate step taken, every obstacle surmounted with grace, and each instance of discomfort transformed into a lesson constitutes the genuine treasure of this journey. It is in the daily cultivation of virtue, in our dedication to authenticity, and in the continual practice of introspection that we discover the true essence of the Stoic journey. Moreover, this expedition prompts us to turn inward, to scrutinize our core beliefs and values, and to redefine our connection with ourselves and the world around us. Through this, we not only evolve into more resilient and compassionate beings, but also inspire those journeying alongside us. In this voyage, it's vital to acknowledge that we are not solitary travelers. We share the path with numerous others, each grappling with their own struggles, aspirations, and dreams. By recognizing our interconnectedness, our journey gains depth and significance. Thus, the Stoic journey isn't solely about personal development, but also about contributing to the collective welfare, reinforcing the intricate network of relationships that bind us. So I encourage you, dear listener, to embrace the Stoic path with curiosity and courage. Regard each day as a fresh opportunity to learn, to evolve, and to inch closer to your highest self. Understand that the value of this odyssey isn't measured by the distances traversed or the destinations reached, but by the quality of each step, the profundity of each breath, and the clarity of each insight. Together, let's progress along this trail, celebrating every triumph, assimilating wisdom from every setback, and above all, appreciating the beauty and abundance of perpetual growth and learning. The Stoic path is indeed boundless, yet it is this infinity that furnishes us with invaluable lessons and breathtaking vistas along the way. By embracing these principles, we not only embrace all that life presents, but also transcend our perceived constraints. Within every challenge lies an opportunity for growth. Within every adversity, a lesson. Thus, we are beckoned to embark on this expedition not as solitary individuals, but as members of a resilient community, united by the shared aspiration for a fulfilling life, irrespective of the storms we encounter. This discourse isn't merely a compendium of counsel, it's an invitation to profound metamorphosis. By engaging with these principles, we awaken an indomitable strength within us, a resilience rooted in inner tranquility and unyielding acceptance of life's offerings. Armed with these tools, we advance not merely surviving, but thriving, regardless of what destiny unfolds. And now, as we conclude this voyage of contemplation and revelation, I extend a special invitation to you. If you felt inspired, moved, or simply intrigued by the ideas shared today, why not join our burgeoning community of seekers, thinkers, and adventurers? By endorsing this video, you aid us in reaching more individuals who, like you, seek enlightenment, wisdom, and personal development. But it doesn't end there. Subscribe to our channel and enable notifications. By doing so, you become an integral part of our vibrant community, always in the loop with content that enlightens, challenges, and motivates. Each video, each conversation, serves as a gateway to new realms of knowledge and self-discovery. However, your journey with us doesn't conclude with a simple click. We want to hear from you. Share your thoughts, reflections, and experiences in the comments section below. Which insight resonated with you the most? How do you plan to incorporate or already apply these concepts in your life? Your contribution could be the guiding light for someone else. Together, we foster an environment of exchange, growth, and support. So, I extend this invitation to you. Will you join us on this expedition? Liking, subscribing, and commenting are the initial steps on this collective voyage of exploration and transformation. Come, be a part of our community, enrich it with your unique perspective, and together, let's cultivate a more mindful, resilient, and interconnected world. Your presence, your involvement, makes all the difference. We eagerly anticipate reading your stories, insights, and questions in the comments section. Together, we journey farther. Together, we translate inspiration into action. Welcome to our community, and until our next adventure.